the last few weeks, I've made over $10,000 trading profits. Here's the crazy part. Most of you fail these challenges. I have found my way to consistently pass. Stick with me. This video could be the one that changes your trading journey. Your risk management. A lot of you are risking way too much or not enough when you're going through your evals. I like to keep my risk heavy so I can pass the prop firm in 2 to 3, maybe even 4 days. But at most, I'm risking on a 50K account no more than $550 to $600. $600 is really pushing it. A lot of other traders are going to be telling you to risk the whole account. Do not do that. But also do not just risk 100 to 150 bucks. You have to be confident enough with your setup. You should be so confident in your setup that you could pass a challenge in 2 days by risking $500 to make $1,500 or $500 to make $1,000. But at the same time, you can't risk too heavy. If you're risking $750 to $1,000, you're blowing your account in 2 trades. This way you could take 4 losses before actually blowing your account. It's not about being right every time, but it's about understanding which setup is an A+ setup. And one of the bigger things is you have to only trade A+ setups. Most traders fail evals because they're over trading. You don't need 50 trades. You only need about 2 to 5 trades max. It should be without a doubt, I know I'm gonna win this. And yes, sometimes you will lose your A+ setups. That is perfectly fine. But as long as it's an A+ setup, you have to ask yourself these questions. Will I be upset with myself if I take this trade? Will I be proud of myself if I win this trade? Pick a time frame of what you're gonna trade for. I only go from 9:30 through 11 Eastern AM time. You will know if it's an A+ setup if you've traded your strategy long enough. If your bias is broken through the day, do not trade. Stop trying to take trades that are against your bias. If you are bullish for a day and you have your if-then statements, if price breaks through this, then I'll be bearish. Don't trade. It's not an A+ setup. Your bias has been broken. Once you've got enough payouts to do that where you're comfortable to take that risk, then do that. And that leads me on to journaling. Please, I know you hear it all the time. You need to journal. You are not looking at the full picture if you're not journaling. You are only getting bits and pieces that you can remember. Journaling is one of the most important things that you can do. I still journal. I even journal YouTube to see what I need to improve. If you fail eval, it's not a waste. It's quite literally your tuition. You are paying your college tuition fee, that $50, $75, whatever it is. But if you blow your account, write it down. Don't turn it into a failure. Turn it into another stepping stone. There is always going to be something you did wrong, and you need to find out what you're doing wrong. I was wrong for 2 years straight because I decided not to journal. I journaled and I found out I was missing something in my own strategy. After I did that, I passed my prop firm in 2 days. You need to keep asking these questions before you trade. Was this a good setup? Was this setup something I'm proud of? I have failed hundreds of prop firms. I just kept failing and failing and failing and failing. After a while, each failure taught me a lesson that I needed to learn. Once I caught on to that lesson, I was able to pass. I was able to get withdrawals. All of this is a mind game. It's showing your true colors if you're disciplined or not. You could talk all you want about manifestation and being disciplined, but none of that matters until you put the actual work in and show that you are disciplined. It all leads to mindset and psychology. Passing isn't about finding one lucky trade. I keep saying this. It's like treating it like a job. Your evals or your interview. The biggest mistake you make is you're not taking it seriously enough. I can't tell you how many times I bought a challenge and I blown it in 2 days because I was over trading. I wasn't journaling. I didn't do anything. I used my strategy whenever, blew my account. Once I sat myself down, wrote out a list. This is what I'm going to do for 1 month. That's when I became profitable. This is a long-term game. You guys have such a short timeline. It takes time to get to the level you want to get to. And to be honest, the truthful part of this is passing the prop firm is the easiest part. The hardest part is keeping that prop firm. I don't know what the statistic is. I think it's like 30% actually keep their prop firm after passing the eval. Lower your risk once you pass your eval. Yes, you heard me right. Lower your risk to 1% or 0.5%, and then you're gonna build up a drawdown. So I recommend on a 50K account, you build up to $2,000. Build it up some more, another $2,000, then you'll withdraw $1,000. Oh my gosh, that sounds so boring. Okay, so what? Now you're going to take that money and buy another prop firm. Do not blow your account because you see all these TikTokers and whatever. They're 80K days. One, they're not even going to be able to withdraw it because it blew the consistency rule. It's putting your head in a bad place. You need to learn that it took them time to get to there. Do not change your risk because you see a TikToker risking their whole account. You need to stay in your own level. Do not compare. Comparison is the thief of joy. Long-term funded traders keep their account like a retirement fund. They build their drawdown to $30,000 something. They're not using it like a lottery ticket. They're not blowing it all because they wanted to catch the biggest trade to post on TikTok. No, they're not doing that. A major thing is you need to trade the sessions that fit your edge, that fit your time schedule, that fit your mental schedule. Some people work all day like I do. Like I keep saying, I have my own construction company. Sometimes New York session isn't the best for you. Maybe London is, and you're maybe Asian. Don't trade Asian session. Find the session that really best fits your mentality, that fits your mindset, that fits your schedule without putting extra stress on you. It all goes back to your psychology, because your psychology is the most important part. If you are having a rough day, do not trade. If you are having an emotional day, do not trade. If you are having a sleepless day, do not trade. Your emotions are the key to being successful. If you keep your emotions in check, you will be a great day trader. Stop copying signals. Those teach you nothing. Do not copy signals on your evals. I'm going to slap you in your face if you are doing that. It is teaching you nothing. You are actually getting scammed most of the time. Sometimes, yes, there are decent signals out there. You won't understand where they're putting in there. You need to learn to think for yourself, to implicate your own will into your own strategy. You think differently than every other trader. You react differently from every other trader. So you need to have your own strategy that you can think and react to. Like that. Do not rush your process once you pass your evals. Passing your evals should be the easiest part. Keeping your evals should be the hardest part. If you are really stuck on passing evals, for those who need extra help, I have a free Discord where it has my strategy, my confluences, everything that you need to know to become a profitable trader, just like these videos on YouTube. Now, if those do not help you, I have a premium Discord that does calls every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. I do not think that you guys need it, but if you really feel like you're stuck, if you really feel like you cannot break through your obstacle, the link will be in the comments or in the description down below. There's the free one, there's the premium one. Either way, you will become a profitable trader. God bless. Have a great, amazing day.